Wonder Twin.
I got a friend. You got a friend in me. Oh, what do I got? What do I got? Bing, bing, bing. Oh, leaving me hanging. Look at you. Just leaving me hanging.
I am busy. This way.
Stitching here.
Stitching
Here. What people are going to come skirting in. Here comes Tammy. Here comes Tammy with the hook in her hand. She's a one-ball woman and she's off to the rodeo.
Hi, Tammy.
Did you see what I just took with that song? You remember that old song? Johnny with his thing in his hand. He's a one-ball man. He's off to the rodeo. You never heard that?
No. I can honestly say that's the first time.
Gosh, Tammy's got a hook in her hand.
Hi, Michelle.
What's up in here, Milan? Hello, good morning. Hello, hello. I'm still sleeping. This is my first cup of coffee, and it's only right there. I need a Cuban cup of coffee today. I need a Cuban cup of coffee today. I need a full Cuban cup of coffee. Did you ever see Ralphie May do that skit about the Cuban coffee?
No.
He's all, I had to do a rail coat to come down off that Cuban coffee. I was up for 3 days.
I got my favorite mug.
Oh, what does that one say? Proud. Wicked proud masshole. Wicked proud masshole. Because she's the OG masshole. Loreenie Beanie.
Hi,
baby. Hi, Lorene. So I'm stitching.
Me too.
What are y'all stitching? I didn't bring nothing. My son was like, Mom, take me to school today. I was like, boy, get your butt on that bus. And he was like, Mom, take me to school today. I was like, fine. And then I kept thinking it was Tuesday. I walk in here and I see my message and I was like, who's calling me at stupid o'clock? Mama Swift, where's the link? I was like, oh shit, it's Wednesday.
Yeah.
So, Wednesday, humpity hump, Humpty dance is your chance. Days of hump. Hump day, Wednesday.
That's less than 1 cup of coffee. Look at her.
I swear the coffee like levels me out. Debdow.
Yeah.
I'm like a manic person without their meds. Wildflower Spirit Creations. Well, hello.
Hi, everyone. What a delight sitting here.
Wildflower Spirit Creations. Who is that?
No, we all do that.
Welcome in.
Do.
There is no crying for no reason.
No.
Your body needed to release that energy, brother or sister. I don't know. Are you a new channel name or something, or an old person with a new channel name?
Old person.
The universe is providing for you, Wildflower. Everybody keeps changing their channel names. I cannot keep up, you guys.
Hi, Penny.
That one threw me for a minute. I had to keep remember. Penny Schrum. I'm so glad you're good, sweetheart. Penny. I've been Facebook stalking you. So glad you're okay, sis. All right, so let's see. Oh, hit them things to help a chick out. Hey.
Yeah.
Number 2. I even liked my own liker.
Sammy. Hi.
Sammy Jazz. Hello, welcome in. You know what? Today's going to be a good day because I'm out of bed. See? Let's start it right there. Baby steps.
You're right.
My baby step today is I am out of bed and my hair is brushed. My teeth are brushed.
Check.
And I even made my bed.
I always make my bed.
I don't always make my bed.
Always make my bed.
There's a saying that says you should leave your bed open after you get out of it for at least an hour with your things, for the body bugs and stuff like that. And I was like, I like to just leave it open for a minute because if I was sweating like a sinner, that it needed to air out.
Yeah, no. Get up, go get coffee, go to the bathroom, come back, make my bed. That's it.
We gotta go to the fabric stove. My husband got me all satisfied.
Are you what?
Excitified. I was excited and all of those things. He shows me this picture and it says Crafters Center going in the old Big Lots building. I almost came out of my chair.
What is this you speak of?
I go in flooring, tile, and carpet. I was like,
no.
what?
No.
I was so excited. I thought someone with capital was going to come in and do the thing.
Who cares about
Crafters
that
with K. I was like, is that for Kishnitters? I was like, I got so happy. He's all, oh, sorry, babe. I was like, I literally almost had
no.
I literally almost had tears.
Stephanie.
Oh, I was so sad. But no, someone's got to do it. What's Michelle doing? Michelle's working on a blanket.
Yeah, I'm working on
her coworker. Oh, new babies are always good. That's good.
They smell the best.
Sammy Jazz, you better stop that. There's no apologies for living life.
No.
Just live your life. Right? You got to just do the things. Now, I'm just glad you're here today. We're just talking about today, not yesterday, and we're not talking about tomorrow, but today you're here, so I'm a happy girl.
Yeah.
Hearts and loves. Hearts and loves. Stephanie, get up in here. Sugar.
I think this is going to...
Watch us whip. Watch us go shake. Watch us whip. Watch us go shake. I can't do it when I'm sitting down. I appreciate you even more. Oh, wait. What's this one? Let's do that one. Pew, pew. Why is my pew pew not working?
All right. I think this is going to work. I got a few requests to do Sweet Marshmallow Kiss in rows, so I just worked it up. My problem's going to be the last row, though. But we'll figure that out when we get there.
Oh, well, girl, we're good. The last row, we'll just turn it into a drunken Madonna Pico crown or something.
No.
She's like, stop that with that stitch.
No. So it's going to work. It's both sides, just like the original.
It is pretty.
My lighting. My ring light died. I need a new ring light. So I have just this one bright light, and it's just not, it's not good. But it's okay. We'll get through it. Oh, it's better back here. Yeah. So that'll be Sweet Marshmallow. Right now I'm calling it Rose of Kisses, but I don't know. We'll come up with something better. So I have it all chicken scratched. I just gotta type it up and then
it's the kissing booth.
Kissing booth. It'll go on Jaxie's website when it's done. So, but,
we'll have all the things. Pew pew.
But I got it written up and I got it worked out. So yeah.
I got a new t-shirt. It says just brief.
There you go.
Oh, hello. Lola's the one that got me my shirt.
Remind me to do that sometimes, huh?
Oh wait. We got 3 minutes for the East Coast people to have their 11:11 moment.
There you go.
While we're waiting for the 3 minutes, y'all take your time at 11:11 to stop for 1 minute. Okay. And I don't think I have it. Oh, I could have shared that here. Hello, Molly. Pest Hunter's Best Catch. Ooh, get them little critters. We got some new people rolling up in here. Welcome in, you guys. Hello, I'm Jax. This is Mama Swift, a.k.a. Trisha, or Trish, as people like to say.
That's me.
So for mindful, let's just get into it for a second. Oh, see, we got a brief today. Okay, so our work that we've been doing for mindful wellness, our little list is, I'm going to go through them and then we'll touch. So we've got baby steps. We've got polish your armor, breathe, 11:11 times 2 if you can. If not, just once. Grounding. Mirror, so mirror work. And today I would like to introduce just exterior kindness. Like we're talking about being kind to ourselves. Let me put kindness to others. So we always talk about if you smile at someone that's frowning, it could change their day, right? You notice someone's having a hard time. Reach over and pick up the thing that they're trying, like they drop their stuff. You stop 2 seconds to help them pick up their belongings. Or you're walking by, someone's frowning, and you say, hey, good morning. That color blue looks great on you. And just keep going. You don't need a response. It's just like a gift. As soon as it leaves your mouth, that energy is no longer yours. You've given it to someone else. But I want you to, you don't have to physically do it. You don't have to verbally do it. You can mentally do it. You can send those energies with this one, this big old brain pan up here that has the ability to move mountains. So that's what I want to add that. Let's do that. It's not just being kind to yourself. So I say something nice to myself. I'm going to say something nice to you too. Trisha.
What?
I love you.
I love you.
See there? Do you see how easy that was? And I did wait for her response because I knew she'd give me one. But you don't even need to wait for a response. Because again, as soon as it leaves your mouth, it is no longer your energy to hold. It is now that other person's. And they can say, I don't want to feel good today. Or they're going to take it and go, oh, thank you. So do the things. All right, so that's what we're doing. Breath work. Oh, did you guys do it? Did you do it while I was at my job?
Hi, Michelle. Hi, Cece.
Hi, Michelle and my angel girl. Kimberly Otterson. You guys. Did my Wildflower Spirit Creations ever answer me? Who is that? Who is that? What is your name? Do we know you? Are you new?
We need to know all the things.
Because I need to know. I'll just call you a Stitch because I don't know your name individually. But
I don't think they responded.
No, and it's okay if they want to stay incognito. It could literally just be someone that doesn't want nobody to know who they are. That's all right.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Annalise.
Annalise.
I've always loved that name. Isn't that
Mishi's
daughter's name is Annalise?
It's a pretty name.
I love that. So beautiful. Well, welcome in, Annalise. We're grateful to have you.
Yeah.
But you know what?
Welcome.
I want to go back real quick because the other day I was being really hard on myself, and I told y'all that I started falling back into that old behavior, and I was being really not kind to myself. And when I'm designing, I get so hypercritical of myself. I get so like, nobody's going to want to do this. Nobody's going to like it. Why am I wasting my time? We're into almost 2 weeks now that I've been designing this, doing the prototypes. I got Mama Swift to run the pattern for me yesterday. And we decided that we really should not have this called anything to do with my Madonna stitch because the second row breaks up the Madonna stitch. Yeah. So it was inspired by the Sedge, aka Madonna stitch, but it's not that this little single crochet in between the two situations changed that from a sedge to a sedge cluster. It's like a cluster. So, but again, I was being really hard on myself. I was saying, why bother? No one's going to make it. And you know what? I was like, girl, what you doing? What you doing? Stop that. Even if no one makes it, I made it.
Yep.
And I'm pretty doggone proud of myself. I think it's pretty. I mean, I'm using halo so you can't see. And I showed you guys luck of the draw.
I just started it yesterday.
And I showed you guys the one that with the color changes, how pretty it is.
I didn't get very far with it.
Yeah, no, and that's okay. Thank you for helping me figure out the multiples. We figured out the multiples. It's 4 loops plus 2. Yeah, see? It looks really good in those solid colors.
Well, this is my test yarn. I just keep 2 skeins of Premier Basic in cream. Yeah. And I just use it to make prototypes and work my patterns up and anyone else's that needs help or to do test patterns. So I just keep using the same yarn over and over and over again.
Yeah, I got one of them too. It's a creamy colored Karen 1 pound.
2 of them sitting here. That's what I'm using the other one for my rows of kisses.
Oh, look, we got a new stitch. Hello, Yvonne. Welcome for coming.
Hey.
Welcome for coming in. Thank you for coming in. I'm so glad you commented. Thank you for saying hello.
Yeah. Everyone's welcome.
So I think, and we've decided, Trisha was like, just let the stitches do it. I'm gonna let y'all name it. We're gonna do some polls. I'm gonna put a poll on the community tab. Yes, you can do it for 10, 11 Penny Shrum. You can do a breath work at any time you desire it, or anytime you think you need to just I need to reset, refocus, reclaim this moment. Oh, thank you for being here, Michelle. But again, like I said, I was being really rough on myself. And I almost said, never mind. There's so many people that are dedicating their time to make the patterns and do the boggy style and do all of that. That I was like, I all the time that goes into designing a blanket, I was starting to say, is it worth it?
Yeah, it's
and
worth
you know
it.
What? It is. Because you guys are worth it.
Well, and I just keep telling myself it's for the kids. It's something I can do to help,
Right. And in me providing a pattern for you guys, or a recipe as we should so call it, I've made 2 blankets. So like I said, even I was like, stop that. And even if no one makes the blanket, I will, at the end of this, will have made 3. That is 3 children that are going to have a beautiful blankie.
Right.
A lightweight, flowy, works up fast, easy, mindless, not a lot of mind control on this one. Agent Tom, no. It was really, I think it's going to be good. And again, if nobody makes it, oh well. But if I finish it, I will have made 3. So that's all that matters. Like you said, for the kids.
But, as a designer, you always feel that way. Is someone going to at least, try it? Because I've designed more intricate blankets, and I've sent them out to testers, and not one has come back, even with an email.
What? Which ones?
The Zumanti sampler.
Okay, you never sent that to me. Well, and you know why I didn't, because I don't Zumanti anymore. But
it doesn't matter. I mean, I just, it was a more intricate pattern, and people just can't. But, don't agree to test something if you're not going to follow through. That's
right. You leave the designer hanging? No.
So I have not released it because it has not been tested. And, it's.
Yeah. Well, and that was a monster.
It is a monster.
Huge.
I can show it to you if you want.
Yeah. Well, and I didn't see any Zumantis in here, but so while you get it, several years ago, we had a Stitch sister, and her name is Sharon, and her channel was Sharon's Crochet Corner. And she provided a Zoom space for all of us to sit and stitch together. And for years, that's what we did. And when we lost her, she passed away. It just fell apart. And so some people still go. In that same crew, there's still a handful or so that still get together. But I mean, I'm grateful because it brought me my Wonder Twin. But when you see us talk about the Zoom aunties, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, so I had all the Zoom aunties choose their favorite stitch, and someone chose the Catherine's wheel, so I used that as a border. I used it for the border. I used it as a border. Yeah.
Which that worked out good. I know we were stumped. How the heck?
It's a sampler. There's every different. I think there's 15 or 20. I don't know, different stitches in here, but it's a beast. It's big. But how do you incorporate Catherine's wheel with bobbles and sedge stitches? So I decided I would do it as a border, and it worked out. So. Yeah, but there's 1, 2,
look who's
3,
here.
5. I saw
6,
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 different stitches in this. So each section, I did like 3.5 inches of each section of each stitch. in the subdued patriotic colors because it's like a rust and the gray and navy and white. But the border was tough. So yeah, it's a lot of work. And it's hard to ask someone to test something like this because you've got to do the whole thing in order to get to the border, and that's what really needed testing. The regular stitches, I mean, anybody can do bubbles and popcorns, and but it's this is what I needed to make sure my numbers were correct. I mean, I did it, but then I just did a crab stitch, to finish it off because that was another. So there was 19 stitches with the crab.
Crab. Mm-hmm.
That was Miss Billy. So yeah. But everyone chose a stitch.
Here? Did you see who's here?
Kay, I saw.
Yeah, Barnett is here. I didn't know if you heard me.
Yeah. Oh, it's fine. You want to test this, Kay?
It's a lot. What did you say? It was like 3,500 cards.
It's a big commitment, but before I release it, I have to make sure that. I mean, I know I can do it, but can someone else do it? And that's what's tough when you do something like this. The boggy ones are quick and easy and, 2-row repeat, 1-row repeat, that's simple, but this is not. This is a lot more intricate, especially with this border.
When you write, if you were to write that out, it's going to be 50 pages.
Oh, I already wrote it out.
It's like 50 pages long.
No, it's no, because I did, like, this is front post doubles. This section is front post doubles. So all I did was put 3 inches of front post double. So you have to measure.
Yeah.
I didn't write how to do a front post double. Everyone knows how to do that.
Yeah.
And like the bobble stitches, I just put, where to put them in the sequence. But I mean, I'm not going to describe to you how to do a bobble.
Right. You just know you got to do 4, 5 rows, 6.
Do X amount of rows of bobbles. Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right. Okay. Email me, please, and I'll send it to you. Thank you. I appreciate it, honey. I know it's a big commitment because it's a lot, especially like I say this. I know I keep saying it, but this border wasn't fun to figure that out, but I did. So.
Oh, it sure is pretty.
That's hitting the floor.
I've never been a fan of Catherine's wheel.
That's hitting the
and
floor.
That looks good.
It's my height, and I'm 5'6", so it's big.
Yeah, it's 6-footer.
But every section is a different stitch. So, and it's tough because some of them don't line up with the others, and you got to figure that out on the edges. Your counts, because not everything is an even number count. Some of them are odd number counts. So I did an extra double on the side, or whatever. So yeah, I mean, I can do it, write it up, it's done. But that's why to do stuff for luck or the draw for boggy, I'm not going to do something like that. It's just
no, you'll lose them. Well, because that's what happened with Beautiful Things. We did Beautiful Things, and it was too intricate.
Well, that's still
it was fun to do as a cow. I mean, I had fun doing Beautiful Things, and the blanket that turned out I was very, very impressed with myself. Like, I was very proud of myself. Yeah. Although now I know when you're doing post work, you have to do half doubles in the corners, not doubles, or it does this.
That's right. Yeah.
And so I learned a big lesson with that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is, Annalise. It is a lot of work. Brian, hello. Angela, welcome.
It is. And I mean, I personally can do something like that in a week.
Yeah.
But not everyone has the time or the ability to be able to do that. So I don't expect, feedback right away, but it's been over a year and I've gotten nothing. And it's like, really?
People started to do it and then gave up.
Well, I sent it out to like 20 different people. I mean, and I understand because
when they're the stitches that asked for it too.
Yeah. A couple of people
are a stitch sampler. It's like, really?
It's a lot. So yeah, I get it, But.
And see, that's what I was talking about last week. Where you get people that, make this, will you make this? 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 And then you finally say, okay, fine.
It is
I will do it. And then those same people put it in their watch later and never make it.
Yeah. And that's fine.
So you have to design yourself.
Hi, Angela. Hi, Gail. Sorry, I missing people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand. It's like I said, I know that's a big one. It's a big commitment with all those different stitches, but
yeah.
before
as a designer,
yeah, that won't be a free pattern because that took a lot, But
yeah. And so as a designer, when we design, you have to design with you and when you're designing for other people.
Thank you, Kay. I appreciate it, honey.
Your wheels. You're going to spin your wheels.
Oh,
you're going to make a bunch of crap that nobody wants to make, or that maybe one person makes, and you spent all that time. You got to make things that you want to make.
Right, and I did. I enjoyed doing it, but I enjoyed long-term blankets.
Right.
Long-term for me is not long-term for someone else. I know in reality, I mean, people work, people have lives, people don't have the time.
But at least tell me, are you even working on it? I mean, it's like,
and it's so. Yeah, it still kind of needs. I know it's going to need tweaking, so I know Kay can help me with that. So.
Yeah, Kay's good at that. She really knows counts and stuff.
I'll send you what I have, honey, and but it's tough, Like I say, especially that border. It's going to be. Yeah.
It's definitely an advanced pattern.
Yeah,
with the simple stitches.
Simple stitches,
but putting it all together is.
Yeah. That's what the challenge was. Everyone wanted me to do this and make this Zumanti sampler, and they all sent me their favorite stitch. And okay, now let's put it together. And it's not as easy as it sounds, But I enjoy doing it. But I enjoy big projects like that. I like to make blankets. So, yeah.
Yeah. Well, and we just resolve ourselves to know people that are not in contact.
Right.
They posted you on the pattern. They're not doing the pattern.
Right? I remember that. Kay. She had this whole big setup. Oh my God, it was crazy. But yeah, that was a commitment.
Yeah, that skull blanket was, I can't even.
God, I've never seen anything like that. It was so big and it was just gorgeous.
The detail.
Yeah. Yeah. The talent. I mean, that's nothing compared to something like that. But yeah.
All right. So we've got, let's go over real fast. So we added show kindness to others. And in return, when you've done something kind for someone, you're the energy that you pull from the universe from that is going to be worth, even if the person doesn't receive it. Because intention is everything. Mm-hmm. Your intention is everything. So if your intention is to give and receive, and you don't receive, you're going to be disappointed. So if you go into situations giving without expecting anything in return, when you get something in return, it's going to be even that more spectacular. Right. So intention is everything.
Amigurumi goats. You're on number 48. Holy mackerel.
Rappers.
Wow.
Emotional support goats.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
But I think Madonna and I used to joke. We just wanted to sit on a porch and have some screaming goats and some fainting goats and watch them back up.
Right. And have the dogs chasing.
And drink beer. Yeah.
With my Stella and my stick.
My Stella and her Bud Light.
Ugh.
Yeah.
200K.
Oh God, no.
Do you need help? Oh my gosh.
Well, obviously, she needs help.
Does anybody want to make a goat? Where's Sunita? Sunita's not here. Sunita would totally make a goat.
God, that's funny. Yeah, that was always Madonna's thing. When are we going to get our porch and sit on it and watch the screaming goats and the fainting goats just play off each other? Oh, that's my queen.
I love it. I love it a latte.
Yeah. Yeah.
What else are we doing? Let's see. We've been working on. We just got our final section of the Wildflower Oasis.
Yeah,
I'm behind. I'm only on week 5.
It's
so
done.
I have to finish week 5. You
Oh,
done?
it's all done.
Of course you're done. I can't take you nowhere. She's making us all look bad.
No,
but
not.
So
I just have no life. That's the problem.
You just wanted to be finished with it. It's like if I foe, then I can whip.
Well,
I have to foe before I whip.
It comes out on Monday morning. I get up, I grab coffee, I sit here, and I do it. And that's it.
Yeah. Monday was crazy for me.
Yeah, it's done. The border that Ron did is
at your own pace.
The border was perfect. There was a perfect finish to it. I like what he did. I like the whole thing. I would do this one again, for sure.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I really like it.
I didn't measure it. I get to see how big it is.
What else are we doing?
I used carrying 1 pound in fig and loops and threads, pound plus in white. So, yeah, the border is great, Penny. It was perfect. Perfect ending to that blanket because it's not too intricate, but yeah, it gives it that nice little edge with I like how he did that.
It looks intricate. I had to really dig in and look at it. At first I was like, dang, I thought he said he was doing an easy border.
And then it's very easy.
It is.
Very easy. It just looks perfect with this though. It came out great.
Oh, it is beautiful.
Yeah.
I can't wait to finish mine. I just felt so drove to get this ready.
Oh, I understand.
Because I know that blanket ain't going anywhere, and it's for the house. It's for me. It's okay. It's all good.
So Monday, I'm gonna get up and go. What do I do now? So I may start another one. How many blankets have you done so far this year? Oh, I don't know. I've lost count. Okay.
More than 50.
Not
I counted a month or so ago, and it was more than 50. Her pile was I think we were up to 60 something.
Because I've done a lot. Well, I've done a lot for Boggy, and they're only 40 by 50. So yeah.
Still a finished blankie.
Yeah, I had done 50 for a women's shelter a few years back, probably about 6 years ago.
And the ghost stitchers buzzed the tower.
No, that was for Mary Ann, but that was even before I even met you. You
were doing those blankets, I think, when I met you. You were a huge collector doing. Yeah.
For a women's shelter here locally, a friend of mine knew a friend who worked there, and they were women that had been sex trafficked. So it was, I was like, I'm on it. That's when I first started buying yarn in bulk. I would get Lion Brand had pound bags for $3 back then.
Yeah.
So I'd gotten 10 of them, mystery bags. You didn't know what you were going to get, but I got 10 at once, and it was $30 plus shipping. I mean, you can't beat that for 10 pounds. Man. So we will never see that price again.
Right. Gail wants to know if you'll hold up Wildflower.
Oh yeah, I haven't sewn all the ends in yet. So
let me see if I can make her big.
Forgive me for that. Wait. Yeah, it's big.
Oh, it made me big, not you big.
It's okay. Okay.
See if I go like that, and then go like that, and then go like this.
Again, my light.
Now it worked.
There you go. Yeah, I got to finish some of my ends in, so excuse those, but yeah.
That turned out so good.
It really did. I love it. I will do this one again. Like I say, I got last week's ends to sew in, but yeah.
So good. Oh, Denise! Denise wants to hear them sexy phones.
It came out really pretty. It's probably, if I had to guess, it's about 60 square. I would guess. Yeah, it's pretty big.
Yeah, so. Easily.
But yeah, it's but this, it looks gray, but it's not. It's a light purple. It's called Fig, carrying 1 pound.
Yeah, so pretty.
It's a great design. He did a great job with it.
I think this is my favorite one he's made thus far.
All right, you're getting my.
Okay, hold on. Wait, now let me get back here. Back to life.
Yeah. So.
Okay, and now we have a new member, Denise.
Yeah.
Thank you, Denise.
It's a pretty design.
Okay, get ready to wiggle a little.
Oh no, Lisa. That sucks.
Oh,
I hope you feel better soon. Did you finish yours this morning, Yvonne? Yeah. I guess I have no life, so it's that's all I do. Sit here and make blankets all day. It's crazy. But every once in a while I get this inkling to clean my room and I go, I'll just crochet. It'll be there tomorrow.
I don't want to, right? Goya, hello, sweetheart. Welcome. Get in here, girl. Lisa.
Yeah.
Lisa now wants you want your sexy phones.
Yeah, but he did a great job on this.
Are we gonna drop it like it's hot? You got it. We got oops.
Uh-oh.
Oops.
I want to do one of those.
Here goes for Lisa.
Hi.
She did not dance. She didn't even. Oh, she bobbed her head. She's forgiven.
A little bit.
Because you just a little.
No, yeah, I want to do it in 3-way because this is huge. So I think I'm gonna do one. So maybe I'll do that Monday morning. Just go back to do week 1 and so on. But I'll get it done in a week. It won't take me 5 weeks or whatever. But
right. Ivy B, what are you doing, girl?
In the middle of luck of the draw and everything else I'm trying to do.
I cannot wait. You guys ready for luck of the draw 12? We finna do it Wonder Twin style.
Woohoo!
I can't wait. We're gonna have so much fun. What do we say? July 31st.
July 31st. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta finish 11 first. I'll film.
Right. Well, testing 1, 2, 5, 10, and then I gotta do up our tutorial real fast. But yeah, so you guys help me. I guess I have to do it. I'll do it later where I can really show you a good swatch of what it looks like. Yeah, someone kept saying bow ties, and now that's all I can see.
I know. Oh, thank you, Gail.
Okay. Marshall Lee.
Thank you. Man, it's just years of doing this stuff. I mean, yeah. But yeah, I gotta film luck of the draw week 7 when we're done here. Get that up for tomorrow morning. Cause then I got Happy Mail. I gotta do that video, and I want to do the boggy blankets. And I keep saying it, but I gotta do it. Cause
to show them. Yeah, I have to get up to the post office box. I got a package up there. And then I'll do a Happy Mail. I haven't done a Happy Mail lately.
I don't know, Masha Lee. I just sit here and play with my hook. Play with stitches, play with my hook, and come up with something. Try to come up with something someone else hasn't already done. That's the challenge.
Right? That's where I was having a problem. I kept nope, this looks like nope.
Yeah.
But this is the one we're working up right now, and this is luck of the draw 11, and I'm working up.
12.
See, so there's that stitch you guys can see.
12.
No, this is 12. No, but I'm doing this as 11.
Oh, you're doing it for luck of the draw 11. Okay.
This is luck of the draw 11 colors that I'm using the prototype for whatever we're going to name this stitch.
Right. And like I said, Saturday, I tried. When I design something, I try really hard to make sure it's not someone else's design. I go to Etsy, I go to Ravelry, I go, wherever I can.
You got to do the research.
Try and see if it's already out there, because you don't want to do that to somebody. I mean, someone else put the work in, just
Right.
because it came out of my head doesn't mean it couldn't have come out of someone else's head. So
Right. That's what when I was talking about on Saturday. It was a Saturday when I was talking about how find your signature. Find that like Mama Swift has her foundation, which this foundation is so good. It's so good. And it makes such a cool little edge. But so Mama Swift now has her foundation that she's going to be known for. People are going to be like, I need to do the Mama Swift foundation because it's so easy. That's on this. I've used that to help give another way to see how to do her foundation. And I just like using it. It's genius.
I used it for this.
Landmarks, baby. That's again, this one, that's why I was working on how to make the simplicity of it. Like if you're working up, you're like, oh shoot, was I going up the hill or down the hill? You can see because you're mimicking the row right below it. Yeah. So there's landmarks that help you keep where you're at without having to count a bunch of stuff. So yeah, this again, like I said, it's a 2-row repeat. There's some, I call it kind of like trellis work.
I've never used that, Marshall. I've never used any programs or anything. I don't know.
No, we just use our brain pans.
Well, yeah, I don't know. The couple brain cells I have left. But yeah.
But yeah, I wanted to stay.
Right? For me, it's just, and I'm not saying it's never been done before. I'm sure it has. But it was just a new way, a different way to start a back and forth Afghan rather than going into those chains, because lots of people don't like doing that,
I hate it. And the bottom matches the top. For me, the top end is always looser than your starting foundation. I know you're supposed to up to do that, but I just hated it. So I always did squares. I always did from the center squares. And so I'm trying to break out of that and have a side to side for you.
Yeah.
Landmines. Yeah, right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all it is, Denise. I mean, and like I said Saturday, there's only so many stitches. It's just a matter of, and I like texture, everybody knows that. So yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean,
I still think I'm going to keep pushing you. I still need to do your You guys, she's got a textured C2C that I'm trying to get her to give to us. It's a C2C, but the way she works it is almost like textured cabin. It's got this beautiful ridge that, oh man.
It's not like textured cabin. It's different, but
but you still are working that texture work with post work, and it's just it's beautiful. I'm still trying to push her to do it.
Just one single crochet around that post. That's all.
La, 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 la. Don't be telling you guys.
Why?
La, la, la.
Why?
Because you need to put it out.
Put it out. I can share it whenever I want. Don't look at me like that.
Fine.
It's very simple.
But it's just like, I like how, like what Juan's been doing a lot lately is it's not just your average double crochet. It's not just your average post. He's showing you different places to put the stitches that change it. Like we were talking about, Olga Poltava has showed us how to keep trebles from slanting. When you're doing trebles, to keep them straight. There's slant. Yeah, your trebles don't slant because you do that, don't you?
Yeah, I do that.
That little third little
loop under hole. Yeah, that makes the difference.
So if you check out Olga Poltava, she does. She showed that in many of her
her
videos.
Right, Leslie, just try it. Just try stuff. Just play with it. Pick up a hook and some scrap yarn and just play. Anybody can design. All the stitches. If you don't, go to YouTube and type in crochet stitches, and you'll get all kinds of tutorials for different kinds of stitches.
Yeah,
just try different ways of doing
my book, and I just started studying stitch counts. So a V stitch is 3 stitches. You've got 2 doubles and a chain, so you need to work that over 3 stitches.
Right.
So a fillet stitch or a window stitch, you know that that's going to be worked over 3 stitches. You know, you have your 2 doubles with the chain in the middle and then the skip. So there's got to be 3 stitches for that.
Let's do that one again. I'm almost done with it. This one that I started the other
I know.
day.
I love Olga Poltava too. She just put up something new. I got to go look at it. Oh, the stitch sampler square.
Well, it's not really a sampler. It's kind of
stitch medley.
Nah, I just did my own thing. But yeah. But I just played with stitches. I put this whole big section of popcorns in there, so I wanted to do a lacy section next. So I did a fan section next, you know, kind of to break that up.
Yeah.
I ran out of the burgundy. I'm waiting for more to come in. But I love texture. Yeah, it's nice. I love texture. So yeah, everything I do is. So this will be up for grabs. It'll go in my inventory. I got to go through everything. I really should do a video and do a sale, see if anyone's interested in anything.
Yeah, with Chris coming.
Yeah, I have so many. I probably have 60 here alone.
Easy.
Yeah.
And some of those are holy crap.
Yeah, some of them.
Just got some really intricate ones in there. Pineapples and yeah, oh man, you got a couple.
But I just played with stitches. You know, you take ideas from other designers and you work them for yourself and work them up a little differently. So you're not completely copying, but you're getting inspired by. Like I got inspired this whole beginning section, like I said, Saturday with these shell stitches in the beginning here. That comes from Anna Lucia from Wilma Westberg.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that in the shawl, so I put it in my blanket. You know, I put it again over here.
It's all about the stitch counts. Right.
And then I went from there and did, you know, other things. I mean, it's not just that, so I can't say but I like that stitch sequence that she used, so that's what I took. But I will give her credit for that when I put this out. It was inspired by that because it's not mine. And that's where people get hurt because they don't, but I didn't come up with that section. I didn't come up with. I took it from that shawl.
Lisa, listen, Lisa. I found a new way of doing popcorns that now makes it one of my favorite stitches because you cannot emulate that little rosebud. It looks like a little rosebud. That the popcorn stitch makes. So what you do is you do your 5 doubles and then instead of taking your hook out, you just turn to the back of the work and single crochet into or slip stitch into that first one and then turn back. You don't have to take your hook out. And you just keep going. I really practiced that on Juan's when he did that huge thing of popcorns.
Yeah, you kind of lose your rhythm when you're taking your hook out. But
absolutely. I've also done when you do you stick the loop on your finger.
Yeah.
So, instead of just letting the loop be free,
you'll lose it. I always put it on my finger and then I go in.
I put it over my finger, then I'll work my thing and put it back on and pull it back over.
Well, I like them because I like texture, so I like all those.
Yeah. Well, and if you're trying to make flowers, the popcorn is the best rosebud. I mean, it really is. That's what I'm putting all at the bottom of my Jasmine poncho. Yeah. Sosa Ribeiro.
Yeah, Jesse's got the easy way for everything.
Philippines and Hawaii. Are you trying to guess my nationality or ethnicity? Because you hit almost all of them. Although I would love to be from Brazil. I want a Brazil butt. Little waist, big butt.
Oh, I'm glad, honey. Yeah, just like I say. Mashallah, you know the stitches. You know what you're doing. You've done enough crochet. Just play and, come up with something. Dee, hi, honey.
Oh, no, Chickadee. Girl, you got to stop eating that garbage. I don't even know what you eat. I just say garbage. Whenever I hear people having digestional situations like what she goes through, I'm all, girl, gluten and dairy. take the gluten and the dairy out, and I bet you in 3 days you'll be good.
Get rid of sugar. None of us need sugar in our lives.
Refined sugar makes gut seep. I'm telling you, since I have stopped eating refined sugar, I'm so different.
Oh,
the
God,
headaches are gone. The diarrhea is gone. You know,
your body doesn't know what to do with it. Yeah, it's not a good thing. Not a good thing.
I gotta. Yeah, we're doing the DNA too. We're gonna do TJ's we're gonna have my youngest son do the ancestry.
That's cool.
Really get Terry's side of the family. I know they're Norwegian Swede. There's no denying they're Norwegian Swede. Swede, as I call them. But on my side, like I said, for the longest time, we thought my mom's side of the family were Mexican.
So sorry, Dee.
And they're not Mexican. They're from Hmong, China.
Yeah.
I could be Vietnamese.
Oh, Penny, you can do other types of sweet things. I use pure maple syrup, the real stuff, not the corn syrup garbage. And I use coconut sugar. That's my friend.
I got some of that coconut sugar. I like it.
It's my best friend. It tastes like burnt sugar.
But there's some kind of a weird aftertaste that was very off-putting to me. But I was also just recovering from COVID. So, my coffee still tastes like dirt.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll use coconut sugar. I'll use local honey. So there's other ways to sweeten
white things.
It's
get the white things out.
I won't even eat a white potato. I mean,
well, no, I love potatoes. We eat potatoes a lot. That's a good starch if you don't put a bunch of stuff on it. But I'll tell you what, my thing that took 65 pounds off my frame without any exercise a little bit. I was walking a lot. Is things that are in their natural state. So if it's been processed, don't put it in your mouth. So instead of eating pasta, you have a potato. Instead of eating bread, you eat rice. It's all in its natural state. It hasn't been altered. Now, agave is lower on the glycemic index. So people that are diabetic use a lot of agave. But you got to be careful and get the organic one. Because agave, when it's not manufactured properly, can hold all of those toxins, all of the pesticides and crap. Because you got to ask yourself, where are they pulling the agave from? From those little pods of the little pods. And that sucks up all of that. So, I love agave. Blue agave, the dark one.
Yeah.
Well, no.
Natural honey is better than anything. You can get local honey.
Yeah.
Local, and they call it organic. How can you, I don't know how they do that, because bees fly all over the place. They're taking pollen from all over the place. There's no way to make that certified organic unless you
even if you have the boxes that are just in an organic farm.
It doesn't matter. The bees can travel and they can bring stuff back. So anything local, the closest to where you live is the best for you.
Absolutely.
Because you're getting those natural
the things that are in your environment.
Right. Yeah. So what do they call it? Anti-allergens but
that help build your histamines. Yeah, but the one thing about honey is it is pure natural sugar.
Right. So, you still can't overdo it with it.
Or watching your glycemia.
If you need sugar in your coffee, you can't drink it. A teaspoon of honey is okay. You're not overdoing it. But I don't sit here and drink it. You know what I mean?
Right. Or putting honey in everything you use. It is high on the glycemic. Yeah. And agave is not.
It's just a better alternative than white sugar or anything processed. Right. Any food in its most natural state is the best for you, obviously.
Yeah. Well, when we say organic, we think organic means like pesticide free.
No, it's not just that.
Chemicals. Yeah. That's they don't use the pesticides and the herbicides and things like that. But what it is for honey is you want local raw. There's no such thing organic honey, but it's local raw. You
They'll
don't want
label it.
pasteurized honey. They
They'll
take all the
label
good
it.
stuff out.
Yeah, they'll label it as such. But yeah, as long as it's unfiltered, local is always best. Yeah. There you
Swerve.
go.
I've never heard of Swerve. What is Swerve? Again, it's processed. I don't use it.
No.
I mean, the only thing I can say processed that I use on a regular basic is almond milk or oat milk or hemp milk is my milks, my alternate milk substitutes, because I can't drink milk. I'm allergic to it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I mean, and I'm not saying I never cheat. I do. I occasionally cheat.
Right? I mean, I am the first one to put a ruffle in the mouth.
I know how I feel. If I eat sugar, the next day I'm miserable. I just,
They give me headaches.
Yeah, I don't like it. It bothers me. So.
Right. With the comb. Yeah. The comb is supposed to be really good for anti-inflammatory stuff.
Right.
Right,
Dawn. I mean, I just,
Me, mommy.
Yeah, but any even small changes will help.
They do. I mean, because what I did is I took out all of the refined sugar. Yeah,
that was a big one for you.
Sugar, it was either honey or terminato. I use the terminato sugar in the raw. And I don't use a lot.
That's not good either. But it's better than white.
Not the best, but it's better than refined. Yeah, the white refined. But I don't use a lot of sugar. So, and like salt, I've been noticing I got to watch my salt. My hands have been feeling, I can tell my ring is tight. Got to watch my swelling. Yeah, right. Baby steps, Penny. Again.
Even what we cook with. Mm-hmm. I mean, years ago it was Crisco and vegetable oil and canola oil supposedly was good. None of it is good.
None of it.
Olive oil, even not even ghee is the best. But if you can't afford ghee because it's expensive, even real butter is better than all that garbage because your body at least knows how to handle that. Your body doesn't know what to do with all the chemicals. Oil shouldn't be processed. I mean, it's just ick. So, good olive oil.
Right. And I've even stopped using olive oil because I heard olive oil is a finishing oil. And
not always.
Olive oil's flash point is so low that you get carcinogens really easy from olive oil. So I use avocado oil.
I like avocado oil.
And it's got a fresh, clean flavor. It doesn't, you don't taste oil, you know.
Right.
But yeah, so using the natural oils, not these processed things and margarine and what Terry makes tallow. So we don't, and if he has pork, it's lard. So he renders his own lard and tallow. Right. And so that's what we use to cook if I don't use my olive oil. Like if I need a little bit of avocado oil, if I need a little bit more, like I'm frying tortillas or something like that, I'll use that tallow.
Right. Lard is great.
Pure and it's delicious.
Oh, it's great.
It really makes a difference in when you're frying stuff.
It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's I follow a paleo diet-ish. I'm almost all paleo, which is no dairy, no grains, no sugar. I mean, I cheat here and there, but I'm at a point where I've done it for so many years that I know what works for me. I can do white rice. I can do rice noodles. I've replaced pasta with rice noodles. But again, I cheat occasionally,
Yeah. Well, and it's not a cheating. You're indulging.
No, in my mind it's cheating, but it's a treat once in a while,
Being word.
Yeah, but I don't miss it.
Cheating.
I don't miss it.
Yeah, Sour Patch, right? Hi, Sour Patch. Nice to see you. I don't think I've seen you before. But yeah, that is
soy is bad.
Especially for women.
Yeah, soy is
because
bad.
Soy is an estrogen-based seed. So if you have estrogen-based cancers in your family, in your history, you should stay away from soy.
Yeah, and people use soy sauce in a lot. I use coconut aminos. It's a lot.
Yeah, I use Bragg's.
Yeah, tastes almost the same, and it's so much healthier for you,
Yeah, it's just I got that the coconut aminos, and it just really made everything taste like coconut. So,
Really?
but I find that because I use a lot of coconut milk and for creaming things, and
Yeah,
so
well,
I don't
because I don't think it tastes like coconut, but that's me.
really.
Yeah.
Oh, I had that.
Coconut aminos? Yeah, no.
Yeah, even Terry, I cooked with it. He's like, "What is the what?
Really?
What is that?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "It tastes like coconut." I was like,
Yeah. See, I use coconut oil is good too. That's another healthy oil.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot. There's a lot more good stuff out there than people realize. It's just convenient, people.
Yeah.
And I get it. You work 40 hours a week. You got kids. You're just throwing something together. It's.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but there are easy ways around it.
Right. Well, and that right, Lisa, for real. It's like, especially if
soy is bad.
Been cleaned and pure, and you take all the impurities out of it. Yeah. That is old school, like caveman cooking. Yeah. Where there's no, and again, we locally source our fatback or our pork belly, whatever we're going to render from. Yeah. We locally source it. It's from pasture raised, range free, whatever animals that are fed no grain. It's like they're fed really well. So
Tammy, I'm only one person.
Cow produces happy meat.
I'm only one person, Tammy. I cook for myself, and it's but it's what you have in the pantry too. My pantry doesn't have. I don't have things like that. I don't have unhealthy things available to me, so I buy my groceries. I pick what I want, and I know what I can put in myself to make myself feel okay.
Well, and you have to be so daggum careful because there's iron in everything.
Yeah, I have to be careful with the iron.
And to be healthy and not be able to eat iron, it's like it's in everything.
Yeah, it's tough, but I find my ways around it. I have to be careful with iron and vitamin C because vitamin C also promotes iron to
consumption
pool in my joint. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. My body doesn't process iron like normal. I have what's called hemochromatosis, and so iron just sits in my joints. It pools, and it's
very painful.
Very painful. It's not fun. But
yeah, well, I remember you were getting sick, and you were like, "What the hell is wrong with me?"
It was bad.
The water. She had well water, and there was iron deposits in it, and it was making her hella sick.
Yeah.
And we're like, "What the hell? What are you eating?"
Finally went to the doctors, and that's what they realized that's what it was.
It was in her water.
Yeah. So I had to stop buying bottled water and change my diet. Yeah, I couldn't cook with
coffee, everything.
Can't use cast iron pan. I always cooked in cast iron. It does transfer.
It does.
I can't use cast iron anymore unless it's coated. I have.
Yeah, that has the coating on it. But even still, it's gonna leach. Iron leaches.
Yeah, so it's but you learn to deal with it. It's not. They wanted me to go for bloodletting. That's the only way to get rid of it is to take blood, draw blood, a lot of blood to get it out of your system. And I was able to control it with my diet because I committed to it because I knew how I felt. I felt like crap, and I was like, Jaxie, what the hell?
Yeah. Is it almost like what is it when they do the clean your blood through the machine?
No, it's not. No.
Dialysis. It's not like dialysis.
No, they just take blood and discard it, and you go back in 3 days, and they take more and discard it,
and then let your body reproduce the blood.
Right.
Oh. Right. Because then you have clotting issues. Then, right?
I don't have clotting issues.
No one. When they recycle when they're letting your blood, do you then have clotting issues?
No.
Or does your body pick right back up?
I never had that problem.
Oh.
But yeah, you just I looked up, I researched, and you can take care. Food is medicine. I don't care what anyone says.
Absolutely, it is.
If you can reverse things or at least control things. I'll never reverse it. It's genetic. It's in me. That's it. It'll never go away. Yeah. But iron is a heavy metal if you think about it. And what happens is my body doesn't process it, so it pulls in your joints, and especially my elbows. My elbows were so bad, and I was like, "What is going on?"
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's used for different things, Denise. But yeah. So my blood is toxic to anyone else. I used to donate blood all the time. I can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
It's toxic to anyone else, you know. So, but it's not.
If you had someone that had anemia, maybe it would.
Yeah, you would hope that it would help, but it's not because
No,
it's not processed iron. It just sits there, you know. So.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. So
All right. Well, it's time to go. I gotta go to work.
Not life threatening, just something
Painful.
you live with. Well, not anymore because I've learned,
Yeah.
what affects it and what doesn't. So.
Yeah. Well, my big thing is you can't even have a steak.
I can't.
Little tiny piece, like half an ounce. You can have half an ounce.
Well, my big thing is spinach. I love spinach. A nice big spinach salad with goat cheese.
The leafy greens. The dark greens, spinach, broccoli.
I missed that more than asparagus. It's so weird.
Asparagus, huh? Oh my goodness.
No, again, a little bit, a small portion. I know.
Couple bites. You're like, I'll have a bite.
Yeah, I've learned, what to stay away from, and you substitute with other things. That's all.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. All right. Well, you guys, I've had a beautiful morning. Thank you, Trisha, for coming up with me again. I really enjoyed having you come join us in the morning, getting you back up here, getting you back putting up content again. I'm really glad you've returned to YouTube. Yeah. And I'm really glad that I see that beautiful smile again. I love you, my wonder twin.
I love you.
You guys check it out. Tomorrow will be Luck of the Draw 6.
Yep,
Is it week 6?
Week 7. Week 7.
7. We're in heaven.
As soon as we're done, I'm going to film Luck of the Draw. Put my baseball hat on.
Scary. What up, girl? And there was a bunch of people that skirted in here when I was yapping my jaws. And thank you for coming in. Sprinkles to you. Have a wonderful day. And remember, our new thing is kindness to others. Just one act a day. One act, a smile, a comment, a door held.
All right, Penny. I'll work it up. I'll work it up, Penny.
Yep. See? See, if I keep dropping a dime on her, she's gonna have $1 and she'll make it.
Not a big deal. It's so simple. It's just one stitch. That's it. Changes everything. But
that slip stitch.
It's not a slip. It's a single. It's a single.
That slip stitch that normally goes there becomes a single crochet around the post.
Well, it goes around the post. Yeah.
It's a single crochet post stitch that it makes it a yarn eater a little bit, but it is.
It's only one extra single, so it's not.
But it makes it.
Yeah, it just gives it texture. That's all.
It's sparking beautiful.
Yeah.
Frogtasticness.
It's all good. It's all good. Okay.
Fishy faces. Okay, we're going. I gotta go.
Bye, everybody.
Too many screens are going. Okay. I love you guys. See you later. Gracie, I didn't even see you come in. Girl, hi. Okay, that whole time we had no mods. I did see a couple people. I was like, hey, you better behave yourself. It's stupid o'clock in the morning and we're doing wellness things.
I don't know, Samantha. You know what? I think it's on Nancy's channel tonight, Samantha.
Boggy.
I think.
Babes, tonight is at Lynn Ann's channel.
Oh, it's at Lynn Ann's. Okay.
At 8 o'clock Pacific time. What is that? No. 5 o'clock Pacific time, 8 o'clock Eastern. We're doing 8 o'clock Eastern on Lynn Ann's channel. At least that's what they texted me right before this. Because I was like, hey, where are we at? Everybody else is gone on vacation doing the things. Nancy sent me a picture from the poolside. I was like, where are you? St. Augustine, probably. But, okay. So tonight, Boggy Babes, Lynn Ann's, Nina's Knots channel, and I will be there or be square. Don't be I don't have Lynn Ann's link.
You want me to drop it?
I got it.
All right.
Let me do that. It's Nina's Knots.
Yeah.
Let me see the Nina.
Yeah.
Nina. There she is. Oops. No, stop that. Why does it keep doing that? My thing is tripping out. Okay, here it goes.
You got it.
So here is Lynn and Nina's knots. There you go. All right, so anyone that wants to see us tonight for Boggy Babes, we're just going to be discussing some things. I think there was someone that had created a new pattern. I'll talk about our new pattern for Luck of the Draw 12, and we'll do other things. All right.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. See you Saturday. It's a Saturday as well. Okay, here we go. Okay, here it is. Okay, oh yeah, I got it. Okay, bye.
Bye.